did it. It's right here. Let me check. It's only $35, though.
Oh.
I even had to cop 5 from Will's piggy bank.
No, oh, thank you. I don't know how to thank you, Jen.
Oh, well, I wish it could have been more, but I couldn't return the shoes or the makeup.
No. No, trust me, it's great. It's good. Thank you. Margaret? Hi, Margaret.
Don't tell me. 2 cups of tea?
No, can I still order breakfast?
24/7.
Okay, well then I'll have a stack of pancakes with maple syrup, scrambled eggs, a whole wheat toast, bacon, don't make that a double order of bacon, French fries, a large orange juice.
Ah, and your usual.
Yeah,
you are full of surprises. And you?
The same, without the pancakes and the fries. Thanks. You know what? This is like Austin Powers. Do you realize that nobody in Oakdale knows where you are? I mean, they all think that you're over in Saudi Arabia. I cannot believe you're alone in New York. This is so cool.
You didn't spill, did you? I mean, didn't tell Adam or anybody, right? Nobody knows?
Nobody knows. I'd never tell. Besides, I was very careful.
Yes, can you have the contractor call me back as soon as possible? It's an emergency. A construction emergency. Yes, there is such a thing. Thank you. All right, who else? Who else? Who has a good, confidence-inspiring ad? Okay. Hello?
Ooh. Oh, my heavens. Wow, what is this? Darling, what's going on? The master builder.
It's my new project.
Honey.
Don't say a word.
This time I am walking out of this hearing with my granddaughter.
Well, grandparents who exert rights are ordinarily suing for visitation or simply some involvement in their grandchildren's lives.
It is Denise's actions or lack of action with this little girl that has forced me into this.
Well, with this latest cold pill incident, I think we built a fairly decent case against the mother.
I want an ironclad case. I want you exposing every underhanded trick this woman has ever pulled.
We will present the flight to Peoria, the break-in, the remanding of the child to foster care.
And let us not forget the selling of the child, all right?
Look, I will bring it all up, but last time the court heard all the same evidence and still awarded custody to Denise. There are no guarantees
Yes,
here,
but
Doctor.
you're going to do better. This woman is irresponsible. You're going to prove that she's unfit.
Well, I did uncover something that could conceivably damage her case beyond repair.
Really? What's that? What? No. Ah. Noah Beachman. This is our attorney. This is Kim Hughes. This is Hope's grandmother.
Nice to meet
How do you do?
This is my son, Andrew Dixon, Hope's father. It's Noah Beachman, our attorney.
Have you seen Denise?
No, I haven't. And I hope she hasn't bolted with the child again.
Well, she's not going to hang out here in enemy territory with you, Dad. It's Denise's lawyer. I'll check with her.
She's kind of young, isn't she? How would she know where she is?
You know, if Denise fails to appear, it'll be tantamount to her forfeiting her right to be heard. Now, this could be the deciding factor here.
Well, I should think so.
She's going to show. Okay, guys? This is a custody hearing. It's not an auction, and it's not a raffle, so try and keep a lid on your greed.
You know something? If this woman had just been...
Stop arguing. This hearing isn't about any of us. This is about what is in Hope's best interest.
And what's in Hope's best interest is to be with her mother. Right, Mom? Right, Mom? I thought that you were on Denise's side. Well, Denise has every right to be afraid that you two would gang up on her. Because against both of you, she doesn't stand a chance.
Before this goes any further, I'd like to speak to you, please.
You've abandoned Denise?
Just a minute. I didn't know anything about this hearing. The only reason I am here is because Denise asked me to be here. Now, I have not abandoned her, and I am not out to get her. But I have begun to wonder, is it possible that you are so close to Denise that you have lost sight of what is in Hope's best interest?
I'm looking at the situation dead on. And I see a mother who absolutely deserves to be with her daughter. Hope belongs with Denise, period. End of story. I thought you agreed with me.
Well, honey, I have always been willing to listen to Denise. And when she's made choices that made her seem unreliable, I've always tried to understand what was behind it. And she always says she's sorry, and then she turns around and makes exactly the same kind of choices over and over again, which causes me to ask, is this a right idea?
You sound like Dad. He's gotten to you. He's poisoned your mind.
Did you know that Denise has broken her engagement with Ben?
Which changes exactly nothing.
Well, it certainly does if you've been asked to vouch for her, and as far as you know, that's part of the equation.
Plenty of women raise babies on their own, Mom.
And I got news for you. It is plenty hard to do that. Everybody needs help. Now, who is Denise going to turn to if Ben isn't there? Does she have family? Does she have a wide circle of friends that are going to... I don't think so.
To me.
What?
More often, and it's okay.
And I agree, that is okay. But what does she do when you're off on your next assignment? Who then does she turn
Well, if you guys would stop hassling her, maybe she'd have an extended family she could lean on, but you're not. You're not being supportive. You're just trying to bully her. Like this hearing, it's a crock. I don't blame her one bit for feeling persecuted.
Now listen, I think you should use every bit of information, any bit of ammunition you have in that room. I don't want my granddaughter spending another moment with this school.
All right, there's a woman that I tracked down, ex-lap dancer, worked with Denise. Now, according to her, Miss Maynard made money for action that went a little beyond lap dancing.
You mean prostitution?
Well, that's what she alleges. Now, do you really want me to use this information?
How can you not use something like that? I don't want my
Wait a
granddaughter
minute,
spending
I have
another
never
moment with
turned
a
tricks.
prostitute.
That's a filthy lie.
When we choose eggs for our noodles, we're very choosy. We choose eggs with no yolks to make noodles with no cholesterol. They cook up fluffier and help you eat healthier. No yolks noodles. We don't have what you don't want.
Did you know harsh winter weather can leave even unexposed skin itchy and dry? Did you know moisturizers aren't always up to the challenge of itchy, dry skin? That's why there's Cortisone 10 Plus. Among these, only Cortisone 10 Plus has 10 moisturizers like aloe and vitamins, plus the power of Cortisone 10 to stop itch and help heal. So for itchy patches of dry skin, even eczema or psoriasis, try Cortisone 10 Plus.
The exciting thing about this ride isn't the 90-foot drop. It's the woman in the front seat. She's got asthma, but she's got help. Help control your asthma with Singulair. It's a single tablet daily that's not a steroid. It's also available for children 6 and older. Ask your doctor about adding once-a-day Singulair and help control your asthma. Singulair should not be used to treat acute asthma attacks. Continue taking your other asthma medicines unless your doctor tells you to stop or change the dose. If symptoms get worse, contact your doctor at once. Side effects are generally mild and may include headache, flu, and stomach pain. Read the consumer information your doctor or pharmacist can provide. Help control your asthma with Singulair.
New experiences just have to be shared. And there's no better way than dialing 10-10-321.
I took to it like a duck to water.
With 10-10-321, it's just 8 cents a minute on calls over 10 minutes, day or night, with no monthly fee.
It was so much fun, I couldn't stop.
And at 8 cents a minute, you can keep on talking.
In no time, I was whipping around that ring.
Talk as long as you want with 10-10-321.
I was never a prostitute. You can't tell insane lies like that to the judge.
We have a witness who will swear that you were.
Yeah, it's probably somebody you're paying to trash me so you can steal my baby, right?
She was simply answering a few questions. Isn't that right?
Then maybe she's got some other reason for making it up, because it's not true.
You know, you will say anything to keep your hands on this child.
Denise, what's going on out here?
Your father and this lawyer, they don't care anything about the truth, Andy.
Now, wait a minute. We're the ones who want the truth to come out. You're the one who seems anxious to suppress it. What else are you hiding?
What is he talking about?
No, they're all set to tell a pack of lies about me. Why can't you just leave me alone? All of you. Just leave me and my baby alone.
Hey, hey, hey!
Come here, come back here. You stop hounding her, all right? Let her get her stuff together, and she'll come back for the hearing.
Andy, if she leaves this building...
John, just drop it. Will you just drop it? Come on in here, let's sit down. She doesn't need to feel like she has to run the gauntlet to get in the hearing room. Come on, Andy.
Dr. Dixon, Miss Maynard's approaching when she did. I didn't get a chance to tell you. There's something about the witness.
You mean her lap dancing crony?
Yes, her crony. It seems she's unreliable. She could have a grudge against Miss Maynard or possibly even expect payment. And frankly, I don't believe her statement.
Unreliable?
Yes.
We introduce something like that, it could backfire on us.
Oh, most certainly.
My son already wants my head. I don't want to push him any further away. Okay, look, we just let it go. We don't bring it in.
Could have set her off like that.
I don't really know. When she was at the house earlier, she was very touchy, almost desperate.
Oh, what did she want?
My support at this hearing. When I told her I'd come, but that I couldn't make any promises, she just turned around and left.
Why didn't you back her up? You've done it before.
And I would have again if she didn't deliberately mislead me. I was going on and on about her being engaged to Ben. She didn't tell me she'd broken it off. How can I wholeheartedly give her my support and vouch for her when she purposely withheld?
I think you're just seeing the kind of operator Denise really is.
It's absolutely no wonder to me why Denise bolted out of here. Your kangaroo court. Trying her and finding her guilty already. You just want to string her up, don't you? You're not going to get away with it. I'm not going to let you.
I've got an excellent contractor, darling. It begins with a P. I don't know whether it's not Paley. I think it's Patterson. Patterson. And he's very caring, and he has a lot of style, expensive, but he won't charge you too much just because you're my
You know,
girl.
I can handle this myself. I'm very Yeah, didn't we have this conversation at the hospital the other day?
No, darling. We never spoke about building at the hospital. I don't recall
No,
it.
about my life. Let me give you a refresher course. Butt out, please.
Oh, my dear, spoken like a gritty construction worker. Little lady, I just came by to mend fences,
Well,
that's all.
consider them
Figuratively
mended.
speaking,
Thanks.
all right. Darling, if me offering you the name of a good contractor, if I've stepped across some line in the sand here, I apologize.
No, I can handle it myself,
All
really.
right. No, what you mean, dear, is you won't accept my help.
No. Whatever you say, Mother, okay, what it boils down to is you want to fix my life.
By offering you the name of a decent contractor?
No. By giving me unsolicited advice about everything all the time.
Can't help it if I'm smart, dear. I don't expect you to take every trivial suggestion and follow it.
Your suggestions are not trivial. And why do I always end up like I'm on some microscope slide, staring back at you, waving hello? I hate it.
You mean diminish? That's ridiculous. I want you to be happy. I come in here, you're floundering in this mess. I want to help.
No, you want to reconstruct. First it's the contractor, then it's the walls. Where should they go, Mother? What about the color of the paint? What about my children? What about my husband? What about my family? It's just endless. You want to fix my life, but you can't fix it because it's not broken. It's just a little bit of messy right now, and I'm trying to handle it on my own, by myself. Thank you very much.
Don't have to draw me a picture, all right? I'll just slink away and get under a rock.
Mother, it's not that I don't love you.
Well, dear, if you change your mind, just be aware that I'm pretty good at spackling and sanding.
Do you even know what spackle is?
Of course I know what spackle is, dear. May I never cease to surprise you. Good luck.
I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Okay. Let's see. I can do this. See that? Good. Cut and paste. All right, that's enough. Mother, it's me. I'm leaving you a message. I hate to admit it, but you were right. Definitely in over my head. Can you call that contractor, Mr. Patterson, whoever it is, and get him over here pronto? And wipe that smile off your face.
Hunger supplies a lot of nerve, believe me. You probably wouldn't peg me as the type of person who would cash in a plane ticket and pocket the money, would you? Or chase after a thief? Yeah, some geek totally appropriated my bag after my money was stolen. I am changing, Jen. I mean, I'm doing things that I never thought that I would do, or that I could do. I'm glad I came here to New York.
So what made you decide to bail on your parents in, Riyadh?
I just couldn't stand facing my mother and trying to explain to her that my birth mom, the woman that she distrusted from the beginning, and my boyfriend, the one I wasn't supposed to have, had been an item.
Well, my mother would have grounded me eternally, you know, based on the twisted factor alone.
Yeah, I was just trying to imagine the look on my mom's face, totally horrified, like she's sent me into a brothel or something. She called me baby on the phone, Jen. She still thinks of me as some sweet, innocent infant. But I'm not. Not anymore.
But aren't you the least bit scared, you know, being here all alone?
Sometimes, but I mean, it's like riding Flashdance. You never think about the fall, just the ride. It's exhilarating. Oh, catch up. I still think about Oakdale, though. Especially Christopher. You know, like right now, I thought I saw him here in New York.
You still love him, don't you?
It's like the curse of my life.
Put it on your Sears card this Thursday through Saturday and get 10% off just about everything in the store. You can even take 10% off our already great sale prices. So watch your savings really stack up. Just put it on your card, your Sears card.
You get 1 minute every morning. 1 minute to help make your body big and strong. Which is good. Because when your job is saving the world, a minute is all you've got to spare. Calcium-enriched Minute Maid Premium Orange Juice. It's the ripest minute of the morning. A minute that's made to squeeze the day.
Step out of the shower into Neutrogena body oil. No moisturizer can touch this experience. It's the smoothing away of dryness as every light drop becomes part of your skin. The surprise of no oily afterfeel, the radiance of silky skin. Neutrogena body oil.
An overactive bladder can be an accident waiting to happen. Presenting once-a-day Ditropan XL. Ditropan XL is the only once-a-day prescription medication for overactive bladder. Overactive bladder is not a normal part of aging, and now it can be treated for up to 24 hours with once-a-day Ditropan XL. For more information, call toll-free 1-888-395-1232. Do not take Ditropan XL if you have certain types of stomach, urinary, or glaucoma problems. The most common side effects include dry mouth, constipation, drowsiness, blurred vision, dizziness, diarrhea, and nausea. Ask your doctor about once-a-day Ditropan XL. And think of all the things you could do if you had effective treatment for overactive bladder.
My doctor prescribed Ditropan XL. It's the only once-a-day medication for overactive bladder.
He got a second chance to live, but he can never see his family again.
I'll never forget your face. Sometimes I
All new now and again, CBS Tonight.
Well, Denise may pick Hope up there at daycare. If she does, tell her to call me on my cell phone right away. Thank you.
Denise isn't at WOAK? Wonder where she's gone.
I'll tell you where she's going if she doesn't come back here with my granddaughter. And that's to criminal court to face kidnapping
Dr.
charges.
Dixon, that's a little premature.
John, Andy is doing his very best to locate Denise. Let him handle it, please.
Fine, fine, since he's done such a brilliant job up to this point. oh boy. You're not in the enemy camp, are you?
Hey, I hope I'm looking fierce. Am I? Don't
yeah.
tell my acquisition and mergers people if I'm not. I'm here. We're having a session down the hall. What brings you here, darling, looking so embattled?
Denise Baynard has forced my hand. I'm trying to get Hope out of her custody today.
Oh, John, is standing around like this and... Is this the kind of life you want for yourself and for this little girl?
Well, of course not. It's a rocket. I agree with you. So today I'm trying to ensure a little stability in the child's life by exercising my rights as a grandparent and trying to get Hope out of the clutches of this woman.
Where is the father?
Oh, Andy, he's inside there. He wants nothing to do with me. Doesn't want to listen.
Well, you know, it's just generational differences, darling. I had the same problem with Lily today. I mean, they don't know their own mind. She practically threw me out of her house, and she called me and apologized.
I can't tell him anything either.
Sharper than a serpent's tooth. An ungrateful child.
Yeah. Look, I don't care whether Andy appreciates me or not. What I want, the drug vials to disappear, to be out of Hope's reach. I want her to grow up playing house instead of trespasser or whose house am I in, or foster care, whatever.
And where is the mother?
Who knows? She's irresistent. She's flighty. She's taking off. At least with me. Hope's life wouldn't be a continual seesaw.
But, John, I mean, were you ever any good at raising a child? I mean, I don't... sorry, but I don't think you ever really did. We had to go with Duke. I know... okay. But do you think it's a wise idea? All right, I'm sorry. You just... I wish you good luck, darling. Tilted windmills, if that's what makes you happy. I gotta go. Joan of Arc has to go fight the raiders.
Bye-bye. Judge Hathaway.
Are we acquainted?
I'm John Dixon, chief cardiologist.
I'm hearing your petition today.
Yes, you are, and I have some grave concerns about
Why don't you just accompany me into the hearing room, and I'll give you equal time with all of those involved. In the matter of Dixon versus Maynard, are all the parties present?
No, Your Honor, I'm afraid my client isn't here at the moment.
In matters of custody, proxy is inadvisable.
I'm aware of that, Your Honor. My client was here earlier, but she had to go somewhere.
She is going to appear.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry for the delay.
She'd better be here within the hour. I have a full docket.
Why don't you come to the shoot with me? You know, if there's some extra time, the photographer can take some shots of you, and hey, you could be discovered, you know. Wouldn't that be cool? You know, starving one day, runway model the next.
Yeah, right. Well, plus, I'm only 16. They'd probably want my parents to sign or something.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Anyway, the only picture I want right now is on the corner of an ID saying I'm 18.
You have to have an ID to be a waitress?
I'll just get someone to hire me off the books.
Abigail, isn't that kind of risky? I mean, there are creeps out there. You have to know who you're working for.
I don't want to think about that right now. Right now, all I want to think about is getting a hot shower.
Well, why didn't you say so? The agency fixed me up with a dorm. You can shower and crash there while I'm at my go-see.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Jen, that's so cool. Big deal. You know, who would have thought? Us a week ago that we'd be together alone in New York City.
Yeah, and a croat. See, it's kind of like the real world, except it's real.
Well, Jen, this is such perfect timing. I'm so glad you came.
Me too. You know, I think New York City is the most romantic city. You know, everywhere you go, there are people singing and people performing.
And in the marketplace, there's like flowers everywhere, and the Romas, every street corner is like a new country.
Yeah, I love that.
How much for the dates? $8. 10. Good. Have a nice day. Thanks.
The rising sun has been our inspiration for 150 years at Folgers.
Being a volunteer fireman is tough enough. With a cold, it's tougher.
What's up with you, Sparky?
I don't know. I don't feel so hot.
Forget that. It won't extinguish headache, sore throat, and
fever.
like non-drowsy Dayquil.
No. What are you gonna do? Cough out the fire?
Here. That's good stuff.
Thanks, Chief.
Like the multi-symptom relief of NyQuil? Try non-drowsy Dayquil.
Ready?
Dayquil, the non-drowsy, congested, stuffy head, sore throat, coughing, aching, fever, be a hot shot through the day medicine.
Colgate Total toothpaste is used and recommended by more dental hygienists than any other brand. You have to figure. They know more about toothpaste than you do. Colgate Total. It's toothpaste, only better.
What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? You guys want cookies? Yeah.
Warm, ooey gooey Pillsbury chocolate chip cookies. Make their day the Doughboy way.
Your face has over 20,000 pores. Make them look smaller, your skin smoother, more even with new Neutrogena Pore Refining Cream. The daily moisturizer with retinol and alpha hydroxy. Neutrogena Pore Refining Cream. This was worth waiting for.
Once there was a princess whose love for butter was doomed by wicked cholesterol. No one could wake her until...
I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe it's not butter!
The taste you love without the cholesterol.
She checked into a nursing home and ended up beaten to death. Eye on America tonight.
Here's one show that gives away more than money. What it offers is priceless. What do you do for a living, sir?
I'm 5.
A special when our kids say CBS tonight.
CBS Saturday. Samo thinks he sees someone he lost years ago.
He's my son.
Now the search takes Kelly and Samo into a world few ever see. Only martial law. Then, he's spreading a deadly drug across the U.S. and cannot be touched. Get ready for an unforgettable showdown.
You're not taking me alive. Let's see about that.
All New Walker after martial law, CBS Saturday.
You know, it was clearly stated that this room was for one occupant only. Oh, this is my friend. She just wanted to pop by and see the place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have a place downtown. I just wanted to compare.
All right, well, no loud noise, no wandering in the halls immodestly, and male visitors can only stay until dark. Okay, I understand. Thank you. No walking around the halls immodestly. My gosh, what is she, an honors grad from prison matron school?
No, I think she's that babysitter resurrected from the movie Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Yeah. Well, put your things down. Come on, let's go find the bathroom.
Okay.
So I can take a shower once I leave.
Oh, shower. Okay. The coffee shop with pink liquid soap and brown paper towels. Oh, a nice, clean bathroom. I can't wait to get that hot, warm stream of water down my back and get a clean towel. Oh, a bed. A nice, real bed. Oh, living on the street for one day definitely changed my idea of heaven. This, right here, this is heaven. So you sure you can't stay in here any longer?
And freak out my parents? Are you kidding me? My dad's a cop, remember? I'd be so far past ground, I'd be lucky if I saw daylight before I was 30. So, what is your place like, anyway?
Oh, it's kind of cool. It's got these old cushy seats, and there's these scenes painted on the ceiling that's kind of hand-painted, and I got these old kind of posters on the walls of movies where sexy guys are holding these girls weirdly barely nothing, and these captions like his love was greater than the danger, and their family's hatred was, what was it, hatred, no match for their passion.
Oh, it's so romantic. It's like you're living a real-life movie or something.
Oh, well, it beats the cardboard box I thought I'd have to call home.
So, does it have, is the plumbing working?
Oh, yeah. Don't ask me how, but yeah, the sinks and the toilets work. The only thing that's lacking is a shower. Oh, and heat. It doesn't really have heat. But that's fine. There's this big vent right outside that blows up hot air, and I just go sit on it when I get cold, and it smells like clean laundry, and it kind of reminds me of... Anyway, the money that you gave me, it's a godsend, so thank you. And can you believe the the price of burgers, I'm going to have to really be, you know, careful with it until I can convince someone to hire me and ignore my age.
Yeah, you're amazing, Abigail. You got some guts.
I don't really think it's guts. It's just I don't really know what else to do. And I can't go to Saudi Arabia and then be like a prisoner, and I can't crawl back to Oakdale.
You and Chris used to be a match out of a romance novel.
Oh, yeah. And I knew what one, yeah.
You know, I'm curious. If he showed up right now, what would you do?
You know, I don't really have to think about it, because that will never happen.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here. I was just about to be buried under a pile of plaster. Is there a problem?
Yeah, you missed a spot. Just
there. All right, we've waited long enough. Since Miss Maynard has not seen fit to make an appearance, we will proceed without her.
He can't do that. She's coming. She'll be here.
Honey, you can't protect Denise from herself. She's going to have to face the consequences of her actions.
Are you ready, Mr. Beachman?
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I'm Andy Dixon. I'm Hope Maynard's father.
There will be plenty of time for you to respond, Mr. Dixon.
Your Honor, this is not about my testimony. This is me making sure that justice is served.
Don't get that, Frank.
Hello? Baxter!
Meow, 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 meow.
Only Meowmix Seafood Middles has the seafood flavors cats crave with a crunch they can't resist. It tastes so good. Cats ask for it by name.
I'm coming, Baxter!
Meowmix brand cat food in original and crunchy seafood middles.
She is a mother who finally found a way to help her daughter stop smoking.
She's a patient who calms her own fears by talking with others who care.
She's a wife whose newfound strength has given her husband hope.
No matter who you are, we can help. Call your American Cancer Society at 1-800-ACS-2345 or visit our website.
Neutrogena hand cream, developed in Norway for Arctic fishermen to protect their hands. 5 years of clinical tests prove it works better at rapidly healing dry skin and at retaining moisture longer. That's why it's trusted by dermatologists. Neutrogena hand cream, it works better.
Hey, what's that?
The new Rugrats edition Gateway Astro PC.
I'm glad I thought of it, Drew.
I thought of it.
It's internet ready.
Wow!
And comes with lots of stuff kids need in a PC.
Wow!
Plus 5 Rugrats and Nickelodeon software titles.
Wow!
It's $899 with an Intel Celeron processor.
Brilliance. Sheer brilliance.
Grown-ups, call 1-800-GATEWAY.
When you pick up Wendy's all-white meat nuggets...
You want to drive, hon?
You can't wait to eat them.
Son? No thanks, Dad.
Wendy's 99-cent chicken nuggets. A small price to pay for great chicken.
Quit hawking the barbecue.
That's your third. If I have to stop this car, someone's going to be sorry. You see?
CBS Sunday. Edward Asner guest stars as a lonely man obsessed with a painting.
What is it about her expression that moves you?
She looks right into you, like she knows you're there.
How can a work of art turn one man's life around?
I've never told this story to anyone before.
A compelling, all-new, Touched by an Angel. CBS Sunday.
Investigative reporter Joel Grover is back, exposing a scam so big it's costing you billions. Beverly Hills doctors recruiting from LA's Skid Row to cheat taxpayers blind. Special assignment, Sunday at 11 on CBS 2 News.
When you call Empire Carpet and shop at home, you get carpeting next day, not next month. Our giant warehouse is filled with brand name carpeting. Choose from hundreds of samples and we'll install your new carpet next day. And during our introductory sale, you'll save 50% with no payments till 2001. So instead of driving to a carpet store, call Empire. For samples in your home today, carpet in your home tomorrow.
800-588
888-2300 EMPARE.
When you have a wound that won't heal, you'll try just about anything. But the best thing you can do is to go to the specialist, the Wound Care Center. They use advanced techniques and therapies. They've treated thousands of people across the country. Treating wounds is all they do. That's why they're the leader in wound care management. When you have a wound that won't heal, you deserve the best possible care. Call the Wound Care Center today.
Call the Wound Care Center at 1-800-991-HEAL.
This week, Looking for Love, only on Women to Women.
For early edition, the address is CBS.
Denise is devoted to her daughter, Your Honor, and she wouldn't risk her parental rights by not showing up at this hearing.
She's apparently doing exactly that.
She was here earlier. Something must have prevented her from coming back to the courtroom, an accident or something. The future of our little girl's life is being decided here today. We can't hear their side without letting Denise have a chance to defend herself in person. I mean, if it turned out that she was delayed by an unforeseen accident, that would be a terrible miscarriage of justice.
If that turned out to be the truth, Mr. Dixon, this court would revisit the case.
Rather than waste the court's valuable time and generate unnecessary anxiety for the family,
We just postpone the hearing until we find out for sure what's happened to Denise.
Your Honor, the woman has a history of running off with the child whenever things aren't going her way.
Why don't we judge everyone in this courtroom by their past mistakes, and we'll see who hangs first.
Does this have to be so personal?
Personal? Your Honor, Hope is my daughter. That's about as personal as you can get. You know what, Mom? You should stay out of this, really.
People, it's clear that everyone involved needs some downtime. We'll meet back here again in 3 hours. If Miss Maynard has not been contacted by that time, we will assume that she's forfeited her right to appear, and we'll resume without her. Is that clear?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, look, this is a waste of time. Denise is she's a flight risk. She's been doing this ever since we found out that Hope was ours.
Mine. My daughter. I'll find Denise, and I'll bring her back to the courtroom.
I keep replaying the moments of Christopher and my relationship, and I cringe. I mean, I was so dumb. I was so naive.
Oh, you were in love.
Oh, I was so blind, Jennifer. I bet Christopher just loved every story that I bought.
Were you sorry you met him then?
Well, I'm sorry that I believed him. I mean, all that bull about wanting to keep our relationship a secret because it was so special, or that our families just didn't get along. Oh, I'll just never be that gullible again.
You know, I want you to stay as sweet as you are.
Well, I've changed, Jen. I've been robbed twice by one seemingly nice person and then again by scum. I've begged. I've learned to sleep sitting up. I've had to really be tough to make it here. Nobody will ever do to me again what he's done. Nobody.
You know, 2 months ago, I couldn't have pried you two apart. You know, I helped you arrange all those secret meetings, faking out the parentals, and it was fun. Can't you guys just make up?
Our relationship is dead like a Latin textbook. It's history.
Then why'd you say you still love him in the coffee shop?
Well, you should have asked me if I hate him. Because that's the answer, too. It's complicated. You know, but thankfully, I don't have to think about it. Because the great thing about New York is that there's no Christopher Hughes.
We're in the studio to talk about Country Croc's commercial contest?
Yes, folks that enter their own Country Croc commercial could win $25,000, plus film it for real in Hollywood.
Take one.
Don't mind if I do.
Call toll-free 1-888-979-CROC for official rules.
If you're wet, don't feel blue. Wish for a diaper that lets fresh air flow through. Huggies Supreme Diapers. Huggies lets more fresh air in than any other diaper to help keep skin drier than any other diaper. And dry skin is healthy skin. It breathes all over. No diaper can compare. Breathable Huggies Supreme, the ultimate in care.
Almay reinvents liquid makeup in a stick.
And a stick.
New One Coat Light and Easy Liquid Stick Makeup. It's a new kind of coverage that hides your flaws, not your skin.
Incredible.
New One Coat Light and Easy Liquid Stick Makeup from Almay.
Whoa! Wow!
New Grand's Crescents. So surprisingly big, rich, and buttery tasting, they'll make an everyday dinner grand.
Can we have them again tomorrow, please?
Sure.
Sure.
You know, when I was a little boy and I didn't feel well, my mommy would sit with me just like this until I felt better.
For generations, parents have relied on the proven gentle relief of children's Tylenol.
And it always helped.
Always.
Come on, girl, it's time to shake things up. Get a good groove, get out of this rut. Talking woman to woman, friend to friend, we've come a mighty long way. Let's do it again, changing for the better. Just like we knew we could, doing it together. And it sure feels good. Change, 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 yeah, for the better.
So what time's your test shoot?
Oh, in about, 25 minutes.
Oh, well, you know the way, right? You'll probably have to double time it, but...
Oh, are you gonna be okay alone?
Oh, yeah. You can't even stick the Ritz to me. I'll take a shower, take a nap, I'll be fine.
Cool. Listen, there's a bathrobe in the closet if you need it for the shower. Watch out for the chaperone, you know, no wandering the halls immodestly. Gosh, she's like so half a century ago.
Oh, I'll find everything all right, I'm sure. Don't be late.
Do I look okay?
Yeah, you look perfect. You'll be on the next cover of 17.
Right.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh. 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 Sure can wait. Oh.
What did Denise mean when she said you weren't interested in the truth?
I don't know what goes through the woman's mind. Believe me, suing for custody is the best thing for Andy and for Hope. You gotta trust me on this.
Whatever you said to Denise, better not have sent her over the edge.
I'm gonna call the police.
No, don't do that. Andy's trying to find her. Let him find her. He's the only one she responds to now.
All right, fine, fine. I'll wait. I'll wait right here. And if Miss Maynard should grace us with her presence, I'll sit on her until they reconvene the hearing.
Well, you know what might be an even better idea is to go out and take a walk and calm down. You need to calm down before that hearing starts again. Do it. I'm going to go check at WOAK. I'll be right back.
Hi! Victory!
You win, huh?
Yeah! Worldwide's just fine. It's safe temporarily. How you doing, old friend?
Oh, well, we've postponed the hearing for a few hours. Miss Maynard has flown the coop.
She didn't turn up for her own hearing?
She ran away.
Did she run away? Oh, John. John. Did you run her away?
Oh, come on, come on. I'm everybody's favorite scapegoat. They forget about Hope. You know, the little girl could be in trouble right now. Denise dragging her around who knows where, but I seem to be the only one in the family that thinks about stuff like that.
Yeah, but you can yell till your lungs get tired, and if they don't hear, it doesn't mean anything. You know? It is tiresome, I have to admit, to be right so often.
And so little paid attention to, eh?
You know, they're funny little amusing sidebars on all of this, though.
Like what?
Well, like Lily. Like, Lily got back to me. She wants me to help with the decorating and... Well, ha-ha. It's too late. The wonderful, wonderful contractor is unavailable now, wouldn't you know?
Sunshine. I see the room flooded with it. I want the kids to feel like it's an extension of their backyard. But I want it to be fun and creative, a place that they can create monsters or fairy princesses. But it has to be cozy enough for a grown-up or two. And storage space. I need tons and tons of storage space. I'm thinking about like a modular tower over there, maybe, and then maybe a chest of drawers. You're not taking any notes.
No, I have a photographic memory.
Is that right? Wow, no wonder my mother raves about you.
How's that?
Well, I do get the feeling that you're really listening to me. And you must be great for my mother to like you because she's like the princess in the pea, never satisfied. So what did you say your background was?
I graduated from the University of Melbourne. I'm an architect.
An architect? It's like hiring an astronaut to launch a balloon. But my mother does tend to overdo.
No, I don't think so. You've got a lot of decisions to make, ideas to organize before the hammering and the nailing. I think you'd be wise to involve an architect in your project.
Excuse me a minute. Hello?
Well, I won't say again that I'm glad that you took my advice, but of course I am.
Thank you, Mother.
But, darling, there's just a problem. If you had taken me up at the time that I offered it, everything would have been fine. But now, it's too late. The wonderful contractor is unavailable.
But I thought... I've got to go. I'll call you later. Lucinda Walsh didn't send you?
No, who's that?
Never mind. Who are you?
My name is Simon. I'm here about the notice you placed in the paper. You have my letters?
Yeah. Crap.
If you love cheese, serious cheese, it's Kraft Deluxe Macaroni and Cheese.
Nothing you do says you love your dog more than protecting him from harm. That's why now there's Revolution. Revolution is the only one that protects against heartworm, fleas, and other harmful parasites with just a spot once a month. And Revolution is not a pesticide. So ask your veterinarian about Revolution today. Revolution is for dogs 6 weeks or older. Less than 1% of dogs experience digestive upset. Use with caution in sick, weak, or underweight animals. Revolution. It will protect those you love, inside and out.
In this life, there's just no stopping. No break for a hacking cough. No rest for a raw, sore throat. Aches, fever. But when you're desperate for relief, there is TheraFlu. Fast, powerful, hot liquid therapy. With the first sip of that soothing hot liquid, you feel relief is on the way. Soon your throat is soothed, your cough calmed. Maximum strength TheraFlu. Now in new honey lemon chest congestion and cough. Instant comfort, powerful relief.
Let's go, girls. Revlon Color Stay Makeup. The look that lasts. From day into night. Revlon Color Stay. Won't rub off.
You come here for the letters and I offer you a construction job. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
No, hey, it's a great idea. I mean, kids need a place where they can unleash their
Yeah, the
imaginations.
letters. I just expected somebody older because they were written so long ago.
Did you read them all?
I did because I wanted to get some idea of the owner's identity so I could return them. I never... Now, wait a minute. Why didn't you ask me for the letters when I answered the door?
Well, it was difficult to get a word in.
I'm sorry. I've been kind of overwhelmed with my project. You know, I'm sorry if I was reading the letters was
It's
invasive.
okay.
I really apologize.
It's fine.
No, I keep repeating myself, and
It's all right.
I'm sorry. You know, I didn't put my address in the newspaper.
No, just a phone number. When I rang, I spoke to the sitter who gave me the address, and I thought I'd save another annoying call and simply pick them up.
Okay.
If I'm being too forward,
No. Okay. Oh, my husband. I gotta... You know what? Could you come back later when I'm not so
Yeah, of course.
overwhelmed?
No problem.
No, wait a minute. This is ridiculous. I'll get the letters. Let me just... Letters.
You're waiting for me to prove I'm the owner.
Well, I just don't want these to end up in the wrong hands.
know,
You know, maybe if you could just tell me something specific, a story or something
Sure.
that can prove that you're the owner.
Well, since you've read them all, you know that they're love letters. You see. They were all written by my great-grandfather to a woman who's only referred to as beloved. Thank you.
Was that your great-grandmother?
No. No, I'm afraid she was the central character of a rather tragic story.
I'm sorry. I hope I didn't dredge up something painful.
No. Don't worry, this story's not without romance. Well, I've certainly overstayed my non-invitation. It was good of you to place the ads. Thank you. Thank you.
Simon, wait. I feel like a kid with an unopened present, you know, all this curiosity. Would you mind telling me more about the letters?
You're so beautiful. I wish I could just... No, but I can't. You need your distance. You need distance from me and from this whole mess that I made of your life. You need space and time. Time to get your strength back and feel like you got your life back. But I worry about you, Abigail. I want you to be safe. So I'm gonna hang around just a little while. I'm gonna be your guardian angel. All right?
Check WOK, check the hospital, check the precinct. Denise, where are you? Denise? Hi, Camille. No sign of her yet. Hold on. She's here. Thanks, Camille. Come. Are you okay? Yeah. Hi, sweetie.
I was just scared, Andy. I was so scared. So, did I give hope to your father?
No, they postponed the hearing. Till this afternoon, but that's it. No more leeway.
Okay.
What happened?
Your father and that lawyer, I heard them talking. They're gonna tell the judge that I was a hooker, but it's not true, Annie. It's an out-and-out, bold-faced lie.
I know it's a lie. I know. Are you sure that that's what he said?
Yeah, they're supposedly, they got this witness. It's probably somebody that doesn't like me or who's just out to make a quick dollar. But who's gonna believe me against John Dixon? And there's no way that judge is gonna let me keep hope if your father says that I was a prostitute.
Where have you guys been?
I've just been out driving around trying to think. And then Hope, she started to cry, and I saw your car parked outside. You're right, Andy. There's no way I'm gonna be able to stand up against John Dixon alone. There's just no way. The only way I'm gonna be able to keep hope is it's for me and you to get married.
Don't worry, they'll be back.
Warm, ooey gooey Pillsbury cinnamon rolls. Start your weekend on a roll.
Hey.
「
Hey.
」
Hey.
「
Hey.
」
Hey.
Talk about a torture test. I took Aleve to my 2-day walk for charity. With my bad back, I needed something that wouldn't let me down a few hours later. Well, Aleve kept me going all day. My heart went out to some of the other women.
Okay?
They took something else. A few hours later, they were hurting again, ready to quit. I gave them my Aleve, and they had a fighting chance.
Aleve can stop pain all day with just 2 pills. It would take 8 Tylenol to do that.
Hey, Aleve! By the end of the walk, people were calling me, "Hey, Aleve," like it was my name. So thanks, Aleve.
This winter, try something new. Stay healthy. Introducing new Hall's Defense. Each lozenge has 100% of the vitamin C you need every day. Get new Hall's Defense and get going.
Dry skin is a nasty little problem, but extra dry skin? Now that's a big problem. Fortunately, there's advanced therapy from Lubriderm with special nutrients and vitamins. Advanced therapy. Later, Gator.
Look what I got for dinner.
Ooh, sandwich. Daddy, can I start dating? Daddy,
Of course you can start. When you're 28.
Mom, can I have another sandwich, please?
Of course, honey.
Make it manwich and make it fun.
It was Lauren's bath time, and Becky wanted to help. I was using the all-over baby wash, Johnson's head to toe. I heard it's milder than every baby soap. Just then, Becky accidentally dropped the bottle and splashed Lauren's face. I got upset, but Lauren just laughed. I should have known it would be okay. It's as gentle to her eyes as pure water.